Hey guys, this is Rebecca with Holistic Voice Coaching, and today's topic is you are not broken. If you are seeking out the help of a coach, a healer, an energy worker, a facilitator, a counselor, what if you were anything but broken? So this is the conversation I'd like to have today about this. And I say conversation because it would be great if comments were left below and we can continue the conversation from the topic that I'm talking about today. So, have you ever felt like you were broken, like there was something wrong with you if you needed to go get support? And yeah, and so everything that is, can we start to just let that go? What if it's anything but that? What if the expansion of our being is calling for more? What if aligning with something else, something greater, something that we're expanding to, requires a little bit of support? What if it requires some facilitation? So, what if there's nothing wrong with you? What if the change you are feeling stirring, this change you are feeling that's stirring inside you, what if that's an expansion of your beingness? Because we're always in this flux and state of change and expansion in consciousness, and that affects our beingness, our personality, and what we go for in this embodiment, what we're reaching for, what we're creating. And that all affects the voice. That all affects what we're going to be saying and how we're going to be saying it, and what we're going to be giving people with our voice, what message we're going to be giving. So if you feel a little stir to be like, I don't know why, but I want some facilitation. I want some support. I want to have my own coach to help me along here because I'm feeling something stirring inside myself. If you're feeling that, that's a really, really, really exciting place to be. And there's nothing wrong with you. And what if it's just the way life and the universe works? We're never stagnant. And if we do feel stagnant, that's a pretty tough place to be. You know what that feeling of stagnant is? So the universe is always calling us to something greater. It's always expanding, and there's always this beingness of joy that's always we're always expanding to that. And when we don't align with that joy, that expansion, when we don't go to it, we actually feel stuck and stagnant, and we don't feel good. And sometimes we feel depressed, or we feel like we're in a life without purpose. Can anyone relate to that? So when we start to feel the pull toward the expansion that life is giving to us, that life has opened up to us, and we start to go there, that's when we're really excited. And sometimes that's when we're reaching for the support and the facilitation. And there is nothing wrong with that. That's a really exciting place to be. And sometimes when we don't go to that expansion and we sit here for days, months, years, lifetimes, feeling stuck because we don't get that the path to joy is to following that change and expansion. When we feel that stuckness, and I said lifetimes because we could be stuck here living the same thing out for lifetimes. Now, is this the embodiment? Is this the life that you start to say, you know what? I'm going to follow that expansion. I'm going to go for the alignment of my joy, the alignment of change and expansion and creation. And going for that may mean that you ask for support. You ask for a coach. You ask for facilitation. And because you're working with a coach doesn't mean you do it indefinitely. It's not a crutch. And so, yeah, what can a coach or facilitator do for you? Well, they help you go deeper into where you feel like you are not going toward your purpose, your joy, your expansion. They help you align with the energetics. So sometimes what happens is the expansion happens, yet there's certain vibrations and frequencies we haven't aligned with that yet. So we start to align. They help you align with that frequency. They also facilitate a release of anything that might be like old strategies or old stories. They help they facilitate you in seeing those, and you get to make the choices for something different. And so a live coach can do that. And a live vocal coach can start challenging you to places in your voice where your voice wants to expand, and you're used to having this much possibility or range, and the facilitator or coach can start to give you like little hints to open up. Hey, you can go here. Did you know you can go here? And then you go there and you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Feels so good. So what if there's so many possibilities? And could you use a little cheerleader, coach, facilitator, and just to get you along on your way? So remember, you are not broken, and it's an exciting time when you are seeking out a counselor, a coach, a facilitator, a therapist. This is a time of growth, of personal growth. It's a time of expansion, and you should just celebrate that. What would it take to celebrate it? Okay, that's my little talk for today. If you have any questions or comments, or you want to share your stories, please comment below. Subscribe to the video channel. And as always, there's a gift below if you want to unlock your power even more and expand to your greatness, which is always changing. So you're already great. And then the greatness keeps growing. So, okay. What did I just do? I don't even know. All right, I'll see you next week. Over and out.